A very lovely good morning, everyone. I, Professor Lolly Das, HOD of the Department of BBA from Modern College of Arts, Science and Commerce Autonomous Business Administration Campus, take this wonderful opportunity this morning to accord a warm welcome to each one of you for the first year undergraduate induction program of the courses BBA, BBA CA, and BBA IB, which is streaming live on the multimedia station YouTube channel and is being attended closely by around 650 odd students and more than 50 teaching faculties and the non-teaching staff at the present moment. I welcome all my dear students, the head of the departments, teachers, and the non-teaching staff members in today's induction program. It is a proud privilege for us this morning to have our eminent guest amidst us. I extend a hearty welcome to our esteemed guest, Shri Vilas Jagtap sir, former governor of Rotary and the CEO of Knowledge Planet, and our honorable vice principal, Professor Dr. M.D. Alandikar sir. Dear students, the induction, popularly also known as the orientation program, is the most important academic ritual in our college, and it initiates the new students into the intellectual arena. I would like to welcome each one of you most profoundly to this virtual function of Modern College of Arts, Science and Commerce Autonomous, which is not just a mere institution of learning, but a center of excellence. The mandate of our college is to generate new knowledge through research and direct it to the transformation of society. This in tandem with our mantra, education for development. We take immense pride in imparting functional knowledge that can ignite positive change, transform your personal life, as well as the society in economic, social, cultural, spiritual, and intellectual dimensions. Modern is therefore a place not for the chosen, but those who have chosen it as an arena to mold their future. On this note, I would now request our Vice Principal, Dr. M.D. Alandikar sir, to kindly felicitate our honorable guest speaker, Shri Vilas Jagtap sir. Sir. Thank you, sir. May I please request our Vice Principal sir to address the august young gathering.
First of all, good morning to all of you. At the outset, I would like to welcome today's our guest and the resource persons, my friend, past district governor and the corporate trainer, Mr. Vilas Jagtap, principal of our college, Dr. R.S. Zunjarao sir, all HODs, teachers, technical supporters, non-teaching staff, especially Shri Nerlekar sir, Dr. Anjali Sardesai madam, Patil sir, and all my dear new entrant friends. Once again, I would like to welcome you in today's our induction functions. Friends, since the March 2020, we are living in a different world because of the coronavirus COVID-19 spreading throughout the world. We are not physically with you, we are too far from you, but through the online teaching learning process, even online activities. We are connected since the month of July with all of you. Today's basic object of this function is that you should aware about this college. This college is run under the umbrella of Progressive Education Society, one of the reputed education society in India. Our modern college business administration campus running a different professional and the commerce education. In our campus, BBA, BBA International Business, BBA Computer Application, as well as e-commerce courses we are running along with the traditional BCom courses and the MCom courses. We are running under the visionary and dynamic leadership of our Progressive Education Societies, Professor Dr. G.R. Egbote sir. Under his able guidance and directions, successfully we are running this campus since last 13 years. Simultaneously, under the guidance and the leadership of our principal, Dr. R.S. Zunjarao, our college got a number of awards. We have accredited by A plus grade through NAC, as well as Best Principal Award, Best College Award, CP status, Best Sports College Awards. The number of college awarded to us by the various esteemed institute and the Savitribai Phule Pune University. Why I am explaining all this thing to you friends? You are a newcomer and you should understand exactly where you are. Through this way, I would like to confirm that you took the right decisions and you are admitted in the proper place. So it is our objective that within the next 3 years, when you will have your degree, you will be a perfect for your career planning or career designing. Basically, we are believing on the theoretical base. Theoretical base give us concrete knowledge to us. But in this today's globalized, liberalized world, only the theoretical base is not enough for getting the success. And now you are in the senior wings. And in a senior wings, now the semester pattern is there. In a semester pattern, though it is a hectic pattern, but a lot of scope is there for the score. And as and when the corporate people or the placement companies are coming for the placement purpose in our campus, they are asking the list of only the first class holders only. So in this semester pattern, syllabus is very easy because syllabus is too small and though hectic things are there, but 100% the success will be there. Secondly, now we got the autonomous status since last year. Academically, we are autonomous, but our affiliation is there with the Savitribai Phule University. So, friends, you are at a right place now. Along with the theoretical aspects, we believe on the practical approach in the education. In a practical approach, the three things are important, which I feel. First, we should be a best communicator. We should be a best communicator. We should be a best presenter. Why? The sponsor are giving around 1 crore rupees per episode honorarium to Mr. Amitabh Bachchan because of his presentation power, his voice, his body language, his approach toward the contestants, how he's handling, how he's stimulating the contestant, his leniency. These things cost a lot. And this is the right time to update your personality. Within these 3 years, the degree is not important. Along with the degree, how we are developing, how we are enhancing our this presentation ability is equally important. And thirdly, the important thing is that we have to prepare our pleasant personality. Personality means not only look, but simultaneously the number of things are there. Now, Jagtap sir will explain all those things. But three things are very important along with our academic or theoretical best success. First, we should be a best communicator. for getting the success in our life. And therefore, today we have selected particular topic success mantra. Regarding our college, we have a rich library. Almost 18,000 books are there in our library. Number of reference books are there. We have a department-wise staff room. Our college is a equipped with the 150 computers. 3 labs are there in our college. We have indoor games. We have a ground for other games. We have a canteen facilities as well as we have a gym in our campus. So whatever things are required, that things are already waiting for you. Now just we are waiting for the government permission. As and when the government will permit you, you will be here in our campus. Friends, along with this, I would like to give us some tips to you before entering in the physically entering in our campus. Do not do not Two things are very important. First, we have to assess ourselves, what's our choice, what's our capability, and simultaneously, the choice and capacity is very important in getting the success. Basically, time management is very important. We have to give the scope for the time management, and basically we have to plan, we have to develop our hidden agenda, because once you are here, we are open, we will open the platform to you to show your hidden talent.
Endeavor of yours. Your college is providing various opportunities in professional clubs like Entrepreneurship Development Cell, Research Cell, Competitive Exam Cell, etc., games and sports, drama, music, and community life, where you can prove your worth and develop yourself holistically and wholesomely. I know you all are earnestly waiting to listen to our notable speaker this morning, and so without any further delay, I would request Professor Dr. Neha Dikshit Madam, HOD of the Department of BBA IB, to introduce us with the prolific introduction of Shri Vilas Jagtap sir. Over to you, Madam.
Thank you, Lolly ma'am. Respected Vice Principal sir, Dr. F.D. Alandikar sir, today's esteemed guest, Sri Vilas Jagtap sir, Professor Lolly Das, BBA HOD, Professor Pratap Patil sir, BBA CA HOD, uh, all my staff members and dear students who have joined us live on this session, I welcome you all, and it is indeed my proud privilege to introduce our today's esteemed guest for this induction program. Students, you are really lucky that we have today Vilas Jagtap sir with us, who happens to be a multifaceted personality, and along with his professional career, which I will be introducing you now, you would see how many areas sir is involved into. Okay, basically a mechanical engineer, okay, hardcore hydraulic system designer, and with system designer come project engineer. Sir is into various activities. After completing his mechanical engineering and then production engineering from Pune, Sir has started his professional career in DMEC, a Pune-based project engineering company providing ash handling systems to the thermal power plants in collaboration with Babcock International UK. This had provided him many opportunities to work and interact with English and European companies. In view of his understanding and attitude of giving his best, his services were transferred to Babcock London office. He grabbed this opportunity and he became an international expert in the field of ash handling systems. Thereafter, he worked with Hydraulic Analysis UK, Babcock International in Spain and Germany, and had a long association with Flowmaster International UK. He was also Director Operations of Flowmasters India, a fluid dynamic software development company. Now, he is involved in providing design engineering services, marketing, designing, and developing software in the field of fluid dynamics. Apart from design engineering services, Sir is working in the field of soft skill development, corporate training, and business coaching under the banner of Knowledge Planet. He offers training in personality development, communication skills, business and spoken English, art of public speaking, team building, leadership, coaching for peak performances, and technical writing. For last 10 years, Sir is associated with many engineering and management colleges and institutions as a visiting faculty and visiting faculty and involved in the youth development activities through his campus to corporate and learning how to learn modules uh, coupled with the other training modules. He helps undergraduates, graduates, executives to prepare for successful corporate career. Youth by providing modern learning tools is his passion. His company, Knowledge Planet, is involved in technical writing training, creation of documentation, and knowledge management services. For last 5 years, Sir is involved in the latest technological ventures such as artificial intelligence and machine learning. Sir is a member of Rotary International for last 26 years. He was also member of Rotary Youth Wing called Rotaract Movement. He was governor of Rotary District 3131 in the year 2008-9. Being part of Rotary, he is actively involved in youth development activities and implemented many service projects for community development. He was also associated with late Baba Amte and late Dr. Indumati Patwardhan and had an opportunity to contribute in their social initiatives. He carried that association with next generation of Amte families and takes pride in actively working with Dr. Prakash Amte and Dr. Mandakini Amte. So, students, today we have such multifaceted personality as the guest, and I am very sure you will enjoy Sir's talk over Success Mantra. And, Sir, we are indeed very lucky and honored to have with you, Sir. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation and honoring us, Sir. Over to Lolly, ma'am. Yeah. So, Sir, can I request you to start, Sir?
Good morning to everybody. I think thank you very much, ma'am, for the introduction, and I'm looking forward to have interaction with the students. At the same time, thank you very much, Vice Principal Dr. Alandikar, for the words of wisdom, and I want to take it forward from your Vice President that yes, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती, and definitely the time has changed. We are in the era of COVID and post-COVID era, and naturally we have to look forward in a totally different way. Success definitely is important to each and every one of us, but my friend, let me tell you, you are being inducted to one of the best institutes in Pune and around Pune. I can tell you with a guarantee because I'm the past student of modern college, modern high school, and I take pride being the past student of the modern school because way back there are only three best schools in Pune, and one of the schools is modern high school, and we are all fortunate that we got an opportunity to get all the basic studies in the modern high school, and I have the opportunity to interact with the students for last few years, and I take pride in that. But at the same time, I just wanted to tell you that this is a new normal for all of us. This COVID has given us a lot of challenges, but it has created a lot of opportunity for all of us. And I want to tell you or guarantee you that modern is a place where opportunities and ideas are clubbing together. So you are at the right place and the right time and for your right career, because induction is something very auspicious for me. Whenever somebody is being inducted to anything, it is being, the induction offers the changes in the life, and we have to be a little bit more careful when the change is occurring. The change is the only thing constant, everybody tells, but we have to be very careful when something is happening and something new is happening, and we have to get ready for it. Success is something which I think is very, very important and very, very much, everybody likes it. Nobody wants to be a failure. But how I would be successful? What is success means to me? If I have to define the success is success is different for everybody, and for me, success is a decision. When I say that I want to be successful, I'm deciding something. I'm deciding a path, and unless and until you decide and define the path of success, you cannot reach that target. I'm going to help you, or college will help you to become a successful human being. Not only the successful student, but successful human being if you are ready for it, if you are thinking for it. And I think we are all, we want all you to get ready for such thing. I'm glad that, in this era of change or new normal, we are all together through this technology. And technology is changing. I have seen the technology from early 80s to till today. I had an opportunity to work with the European companies, and now I'm working on my own for last almost 10 years. This has the expanse of technology is very large, and right now I have diverted, or I have concentrated all my efforts in the new technologies, such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science. All these things are there, and I want you to prepare for it. You may not be rather going directly for the data science career right now, but whatever career you choose after your graduation, after your completion of the courses in the modern college, you have to get ready with the new technology. Technologies are going to be the future, and if you are good at technology, you will get better opportunity. Now, my friend, let us design and define the success. Unless and until this is the first step towards the success mantra. What is the first step? I want to be successful, but I want to decide what is success means to me. Success is something, something success can be defined, it can't be defined like I want more money, I want car, I want good, employment opportunity, I want to be a good, rather, good is not enough to define. You have to be precisely design and define what is success to you. The second step, which already sir has already mentioned to you, that you have to analyze yourself. Where are you today? It is very, very important for all of us to assess what are my present skill sets. I know that you may be rather passed out from the high schools or junior colleges, and now you are already completed your 12th standard. Now you are entering into the new undergraduate courses. Now all these things you have to assess yourself, that what are your present skill sets. Once you assess, whenever you are having some sort of problem, you go back to the doctor, and doctor asks you to get the checkup. What is your blood, what are your blood analysis, what is your blood pressure, urine test. All these things are being considered as a diagnosis tools. And when the doctor gets all these reports, when the surgeon gets all the report, then he asks you, or then he suggests you that, okay, you have to do such and such. So similar thing happens with your professional life also, your personal life also. You have to assess yourself where you are today. Once you assess yourself, yes, I'm here. So I call this second step as know thyself. Know thyself. Knowing yourself is very, very important. Unless and until you know yourself, what is your present situation, you cannot transfer yourself, you cannot change yourself, you cannot unlock your potential. I want to couple this know thyself with the unlocking of your potential. We are all having immense potential, but unless and until we are ready with the analysis and we're ready to unlock our potential, we cannot do that. So my friend, first step is knowing what success means to you. Second step is nothing but analyzing yourself and then preparing for the unlocking. But the third stage for me is very, very important. Why? Because the third step is nothing but understanding your beliefs and values. Unless and until you know what you stand for, what you die for, unless and until the beliefs and the values are very clear to you, I am very happy to tell you that, when I got an opportunity to work with a European company, the first mantra I learned from my European friends is very simple and straightforward. When I went there and when I was being inducted in the new company, I got an opportunity to talk with my superiors there. And one of my superior and my best friend till today also, he had given me some advices. That was my first job, and I was very eager to start my new career. When I went to my office and I got the opportunity to talk with everybody, and then my friend told me, okay, now this is the chair, this is the desk, and you are going to start working from today onwards. I said, Mike, thank you very much for all your help and bringing me back from Pune to here and getting this opportunity to work with a European friend. Tell me, who is going to supervise my work? Who is going to supervise my work? Because I was brought up in a different environment where the supervision is a very, very important thing. So when I asked this question, Mike was a little bit angry at me, and he said to me, what do you mean by supervision? What do you mean by supervise? Who is going to supervise you? No, you are going to supervise yourself. You are going to be responsible yourself. We bought you, we are paying you to do the work. If you don't do it, you will be thrown out. This is the mantra I got on the first day on my first European job. My friend, let me tell you, that mantra is still with me. Unless and until I take all the responsibilities, unless and until I say to myself that I am responsible for all these things, nothing will happen in your life. The change will not come to you unless and until you decide that whatever had happened to me and whatever is going to happen to me, I am responsible. So, my friend, take this as the best possible mantra in your success journey. The second thing, I think that the third thing that has changed my values, that has changed my beliefs. Because unless and until you believe in yourself, opportunities are there. Modern college professors, everybody is going to provide you a lot of things. There are already all the things are in place. But how much belief you are having in yourself, the way you think, the way you become. I think the whatever thought process is there that brings out the best or worst in you. So, my friend, I want you to consider this as the third step in your success mantra. That what are check your beliefs, check your values. Unless and until you are committed, commitment is one of the most important thing in the life. Responsibility gives the commitment action. If you say yourself that I am responsible, commitment already is there. So naturally that commitment brings that commitment brings the best out of you. Unlocking the potential is nothing but your commitment towards the goals. So my fourth step for you to set your goals. Unless and until you know where you want to go. For example, you will be here for next 3 years, right? All these curriculums are developed to you become graduate you from say from wherever you are today to become a business graduate or commerce graduate or some management graduate. The provisions are there, the books are there, curriculum is there, professors are there. कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती है, लेकिन कोशिश कहाँ करने की है? It is very, very important to know our target, where we want to go. And the first question, where we want to go. The second question, why we want to go. It is very, very important. Why in your life is very important. Then the third question I like to ask, when you want to go. And how will come, what you want to do, why you want to do, when you want to do, and how you are going to do it. These are the four questions. We call this in our reporters questions. And you have to ask these questions to yourself again and again, that what I want to do. apart from getting the degree from the college, other career, I talked about other than your academic career, unless and until you have some portfolio build up in next 3 years, other than your certification in that particular course, you will be having a little bit less chances than the people, than the person, or than the student who is having a portfolio full with other opportunities. For that, my friend, you have to start with the setting the goals. And first goal, I think that you have to set that you have to write your own mission statement, a personal mission statement. Write it for next 3 years. I'm going to do these things. For example, if you are having a good hobby, what sort of hobby you are having, what sort of sports you are having, what sort of exercise you would like to take. You have to build your career not only academically, but from the physically, the mentally also, spiritually also, because these are the things which matter most in the life. Success will come to you if you are prepared for the success. And the academic career will not give you it will give you the platform, it will give you the entry. But apart from that, if you want to blossom in the new world, you have to think about other than academic success. Teachers, professors, college, institute, university will take care of your academic year. You have to get required number of scores. You have to get required number of grade. But apart from that, if you take these 3 years as an opportunity and ideas to build your career other than your profession, other than your academic career, then the success will come back to you. Success will be part of your life. The fifth part, which is already sir mentioned, the fifth step of the career success, is the communication skill. I think if you rather, I'm in the business for last so many years, and I had an opportunity to take interviews and sit along with the interviewer and ask the questions to the interviewer. New graduates, undergraduates, postgraduate, even doctorate students. And I ask all the time, one skill is very, very important. That is communication skill. Unless and until you are in a position to communicate whatever little knowledge you are having to the audiences, you are not accepted. You are not creating any opportunities for yourself. I have the opportunity to tell you that if anybody asks me that what one thing you will rather tell to the young audience, and I will tell you that only the communication skill. Communication doesn't mean the verbal communication. Communication means your body language. Communication through your eyes. Communication through your spatial. Sir has given the example of Amitabh Bachchan ji. I think he's idol of communication. I watched those episodes, watch those old episodes also, watch his movie. He is the person having all the required facilities or resources to communicate well and convince the audiences. In management term, we say that if you are a good communicator, you can convince and confuse the audience also. You have to decide. You have to be very particular about it. Whenever you get an opportunity, start communicating. If you are setting the goal, find out where you are as far as your communication skills are concerned. Where you want to go, how you will be a best communicator in life. Design those goals. Assign those hours for it. Rehearse it. Your body language must speak. Your energy levels are very, very important. Now, my friend, we are all professor, and your professor and myself are sitting in one room, and this room is charged with the thought that new inductions is going on. New youngsters are coming to our college, and we have to energize ourselves. We have to put up our best to you, and we are getting ready for it. But are you ready? Ask this question to yourself. Are you ready to be here in this campus and get the opportunities you are in both hands? But for that, you have to start communicating yourself. Communication doesn't mean verbal communication. Meditation is also the part of the communication. Listening is another part of very, very important communication skill. Are you a good listener? Think about it. If you are in a position to listen well, almost 60% of education is already there. Most of the time, most of us are getting ready to speak instead of listening somebody. You have to listen carefully. All your time during your next 3 years, be a good listener. Listening abilities will provide you opportunities to learn. Listening and learning is, they are very important in my life. Wherever I get an opportunity, I like to listen to the videos. I like to listen to the professors. I like to listen to the eminent personalities. Whenever I get it, because listening is learning for me. Even listen to the music calmly, quietly. Enjoy those peace moment, and you will learn a lot. For me, communication skill is very, very important. Your facial expression, whatever way you are talking with whoever you may be talking, you may be discussing, speaking, the way you are speaking, the way you are coming, the way your tones are coming, the facial expressions are coming, your eye movements are coming, your body language, all these are the things which are very, very important in the communication skill. So my friend, assess yourself where you are at present in terms of communication skill. Are you in a position to present yourself, give a 5 minute speech? Are you in a position to present a PowerPoint presentation? What sort of things you can do, and what sort of things are required for the industry in the future. So let us move to the next part of the next step in the success mantra. The next step is again a very important step. I call this IQ versus EQ step. You have to find out the emotional side of your career also, personality also. Very, very, very important. Academic part of your career, academic part of your personality is one thing. Knowing how to communicate is another thing. But how the emotions play in your life, understanding those emotions. IQ is definitely entry point, but EQ is something emotional intelligence or emotional quotient, I call it. It is very, very important all in all walks of life. I will give you, I will, or rather, I will tell you, if somebody asks me, is IQ is important or EQ is important? I will tell you that IQ will give you the platform, but EQ will provide you the ladder to go out the top. Without understanding your own emotions, without having the intelligence in the emotions, you cannot survive or you cannot progress in the life. Success will come to those who are emotionally intelligent. Intellectual intelligence is the base, but emotional intelligence is something which you need to think about it. And what is emotional intelligence? Understanding my own feelings, understanding my own emotion, and how they affect me. Whenever I get, whenever, during the day, during the 12 hours of our life, during the day, which part of the day I feel great, which part of the day I don't feel great. You know, this is all depends on the emotions. So your emotions all the time are rather impacting your actions. Emotions and in emotions there are actions. So you have to think about emotions, how emotions are important. Not only understand your own emotions, but understand the emotions of others also. How they are reacting to you, how they are reacting to your actions. Unless and until you don't see eye into eye in your receiver of your communication, you cannot grow. I cannot grow on my own in this world. I have to be little bit more considerate. I need to have some empathy to others also. And this brings the different part of your brain into the work. Brain there is the left side of brain and the right side of the brain is there. The right side of the brain is something which is a creative brain. Left side of brain is something which is very much academic brain. And we have to bring the best out of both sides of the brain. But emotional intelligence or emotionally intelligent person can bring both the sides of the brain together and get more success in the life. So my friend, consider the part of the emotions play in your life. And the last part, which is very, very important for me, and which must stay with you throughout the rest of your life, that is learning all the time. Be a student of life. You cannot say that I'm just, I passed out 12th standard and now I'm coming to this college and I will be studying for next 3 years. And once I get some graduation certification, I will be going into the corporate life and I will stop studying. No. Studying is something different. You must be student in life or student of life. And most, apart from just knowing rather that I want to study, but study. I say to my young graduates that don't study for grades only, study for knowledge. If you are studying for knowledge, grades and marks will definitely come to you. Grades are definitely important, marks are definitely important, but knowledge is the most important thing, because knowledge is power in this world. Unless and until you know how to use whatever you have learned in the life, you cannot get the success in the life. But learning has got its own methodologies. I take 2 days or 3 days workshop for the learning how to learn. And the learning process is something different. Most of us, I do remember, most of us do the rote learning. Or most of us do, we read once and we think that, okay, I want to read again. Then we repeat the reading, but we never try to recall it. Retrieval or recalling your study is very, very important in the life. So once you try to recall or retrieve, the brain gets different signals. And whatever you learn, it starts penetrating it starts retaining your in brain structure. The other part of the learning, that you have to attach some experience or some emotions to your learning. Once you have some emotional attachment to your learning is it is being imprinted in your brain. For example, whatever you learn during your school days, or even during your early young age. For example, the birthday, your birthday. No, you don't like to forget those birthdays, right? Why birthdays are being remembered? Because we are attaching a lot of emotion to the birthday celebrations. So they are being remembered all the time. You don't have to rather recall or something. Immediately somebody asks you, what is your birthday? You just tell me. Similar thing happened if whatever you are learning in the life, if you attach some emotions, if you attach some experience, if you involve yourself, if you write down something, don't reread it. Write down. Discuss with somebody, discuss it with your friend, and then there is an expansion of your learning process. But what I tell you, that don't stop learning. Be a learner in the life. That is very, very important for the success. And finally, my friend, success is not destination. Success is a journey. You cannot say that, oh, well, I succeeded, now I stopped getting. I don't want any more success. Success is a journey. Enjoy that journey. Enjoy every milestone in the success. But remember, my friend, success doesn't mean a milestone. Success is a milestone. You have to keep smiling to the success. You have to ask more. You have to put more efforts. You have to find out. You have to redefine your success. Success cannot remain same throughout the life. Success needs to be changed. And the success should not be yourself. Success should not be a part of your own life. If you are thinking about getting rich for yourself, I think that is not enough. I think if you involve or if you share your success with others, that is very, very important for the life. And that's why your social associations, your community associations are very, very important. I had an opportunity to work with Baba Amte. I had an opportunity to work with Prakash Amte, Mandakini Amte. I'm going to Prakash and Mandakini for last 40 years almost. And what I learn from them every time, that Dr. Prakash Amte says, Vilas, those who share their successes, they are better human beings. If you want to be a successful human being, then you have to start sharing your successes. Unless that feeling of sharing is there, you cannot be a successful human being. Remember, my friend, in the 21st century, the most illiterate is not the person who can't read or write. The most illiterate person in the 21st century will be the person who can't unlearn, relearn, and learn again and again. Success will come back to you again and again. Success will become your journey. Success must be your habit also. You have to convert the success into the habit. And habit is something which is there. You have to recorrect your habits also. So if you could promise to yourself, if you could promise to your parents, it is very, very important for us to promise something back to the parents also. We are all here in life because of them only. So we have to have that attitude of gratitude towards our elders, to our parents. That is very, very, tell them that I'm here today because of your sacrifice of the yesteryears. You have sacrificed your present for my future. And that is where your life journey will start. Once you say to them that you have sacrificed your present for my future, they will have a different feeling altogether. Touch their feet and then come back to this institute, come back to this campus, and you will find this campus is the campus where ideas and opportunities are filled. You will get a lot of opportunities, but are you prepared for it? Success will come back to you again and again. I promise you that we will keep meeting in the future also. Professors are getting ready for your arrival, but at the same time, are you ready for those years? Are you ready for those best possible moments? These are 3 years are very, very important, precious in your life. The moment you say that these are the most important years in my life, I want to get best out of it. The best out of it will come back to you when you are getting ready. Don't waste your time. Don't think differently. Just come here and get ready for the success. God bless you. Thank you very much.
That was an excellent address by you, sir. Students, though the intellectual challenge of studying at a college is very stimulating and enjoyable, yet with the changing times, it's imperative to accept the change with commitment, sense of responsibility, and unlock your potential to accomplish your goals and cherish them for the rest of your life. As Sir correctly pointed out, that success is a journey and a decision, and diligently following the 7 steps or the 7 mantras of success, let us embark onto the journey of change and adventure and blossom in this journey successfully. I once again wish each one of you a remarkable and a fulfilling experience at Modern. And on this note of hope and faith, which Shri Vilas Jagtap sir has ignited within us this morning, let us pray for a happy and a meaningful learning. And on this note, I would request Professor Pratap Patil sir, HOD of the Department of BBA to propose the vote of thanks and conclude this program. I wish you well. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, all. Now I would like to propose a vote of thanks for today's first year induction program. On behalf of Modern College of Arts, Science and Commerce Business Administration Campus, Shivajinagar, Pune, we are grateful to the guest speaker, Mr. Vilas Jagtap sir, CEO of MNC Knowledge Planet, and Rotary Past District Government for his valuable guidance on Success Mantra topic. The guidelines and views like importance of induction program, the meaning of success, the importance of technology, self-analysis, role of values and beliefs, setting goals and targets, communication skills, importance of EQ, and minimum points given by you will be beneficial for the students to be successful in the future. I'm thankful to Dr. Alandikar sir for his guidance, encouragement, and constant support to organize many curricular, co-curricular, and extracurricular programs for the advancement of the students. I'm also thankful to Dr. Zundarao sir, Dr. Anjali sir Desai ma'am, Professor Nerlikar sir, Yogesh Patil sir, all HODs of Business Administration Campus, and all the faculty members for their valuable contribution in making this online induction program successful. Thank you to all other teaching and non-teaching members for their support. Thank you all. Stay safe. Take care. Thank you.